Hey, what's up, guys? It's Coach Todd from NC Fit Club, and I got it in today. P90X2. So this is the unveiling of the package. So I'm going to show you what's in it, kind of go over some stuff about what the differences are between this and P90X1, and then we're going to get started. So here we go. I bought the ultimate package. There's 3 different levels. There's the basic, the deluxe, and I guess the ultimate, I think, is the way they're labeling it. This is everything that comes in the ultimate. So you've got the foam roller right here, which I love. It's similar to that foam roller right there, but it's got knobs. It's got knobs on it, which really kind of dig into your muscle. And believe it or not, I've already used it a little bit, and quite a difference. You got the DVDs with all the different workouts. Plus, I don't know if this comes with the other ones or not. I believe it does. You've got V-Sculpt, Ab Ripper. And then you've also got these 2 bonus workouts, which is 4 legs and upper body balance, which I believe came from the one-on-ones. So anyway, I think I've already got those. But anyway, it comes with them if you don't. It's got the nutrition guide, which I'll get into a little bit later, and it's got the fitness guide. It does have the stability ball, which is very similar to those 2 that I have. This one, digging the color, is more the size of that blue one over there. The gray one's a little bit bigger, so as I get in these workouts, I'm assuming I'll use that one. If not, I'll go to the big one over there. It does come with 2 other medicine balls. There's the other one, 2 8-pound balls that I can use in addition to those 2 that I have. And it comes with a new set of power stands. These are the newer power stands, different from the old ones, which are right there on the wall. These, I believe, look to be a little bit shorter. They got Tony's signature on them, and they're plastic instead of metal. So I'll let you know what I think as we start to get into those and use them. I've heard mixed reviews on them, but they look pretty cool, and I think it'll be good. So all of this in whole took me about 5 minutes to put together. Blow up the ball, put the power stands together. It's stupid simple. Alright, so here's the difference between P90X and P90X2 from what I understand from reading the book, which let me grab while I talk about it. So basically, when you're reading over this, and some of this we kind of already knew. Obviously, the big thing about P90X2 is going to be the PAP, post-activation potentiation, which it goes into great detail about what that is and how it is going to be worked into the P90X2 routines. So I'm not going to bore you and make this a long video, but I can email you more information about that if you want it. If you've done P90X and you've done some of the one-on-ones, you're ready for P90X2. If you've never done any of that stuff, this is not your workout. Because of the fact that this program is based off of people that have a knowledge base based off of what they've done with P90X, the P90X one-on-ones, there is no set strict schedule as there was with P90X. You know, for those of you who've done P90X, there was phase 1, 2, and 3. There's a phase 1, 2, and 3 in here, but like in the old P90X, it was 3 weeks, recovery week, 3 weeks, recovery week, 3 weeks, and you were done with a recovery week. With this, the phases go 3 to 6 weeks. So as soon as you feel like you've mastered it enough to where you move on to the next phase, you can move on. The recovery weeks are not scheduled as they were in P90X1. What they talk about in this book is listen to your body, take recovery weeks when you need them. And also it talks about the recovery period can be anywhere from 3 days to a week. So maybe you don't feel like you need a whole week. The other thing that was interesting about this, and let me find it, on the schedule, which is going to be interesting for me because I'm going to do the first workout today. On phase 1, it's called foundation. Phase 2 is called strength. Phase 3 is performance. And then there's a recovery week that you mix in whenever you need to. You don't start off right off the bat with chest and back or pull-ups and weights. It's all about building up your core, working on your foundation before you move into the stuff where you start incorporating the pull-ups and the push-ups and the different stability ball moves. The thing that's interesting about this is that this program is based around athletic performance. So it's all about making your kinetic system, your skeletons, your muscles, your nervous system all become one. And it makes a really good reference in here about how when you watch little kids play, how flexible and mobile they are and how they can do things with their body, and you're sitting there going, oh man, to be young again. And what it talks about is how as you get older through age, you develop bad habits with your muscles, injuries, age, lack of movement, different things that you do or don't do, and your body gets stuck in kind of these ruts. And this program is based off of getting you out of those ruts, kind of getting everything back in alignment, which is what the first phase does in foundation. So you do that for 3 to 6 weeks before you move on to phase 2. Phase 2, you've got the chest and back and balance, plyo side, rest and recovery, X2 shoulders and arms, yoga, base and back, and there's also, you can mix in the V-Sculpt, the ab ripper, the chest, shoulders, and tries, and different things like that it talks about. And then when you get into phase 3, you start getting into the PAP stuff. So it's going to be real interesting for me, because as somebody who plays basketball 3 times a week and is also very active, I find that I injure my back a lot. I do have arthritis in my lower back that's genetic, but it's also interesting to see for me what this will do for me as far as helping me possibly get injured less. Maybe there's probably things that I'm doing that's causing my back to get tweaked. And so if this program is based off of improving your athletic performance in everything you do, plus in everyday life, it talks about, you know, lifting up boxes, doing different things like that. This program will lean you up and build muscle, but it's going to be adding on to what we've done with P90X and the one-on-ones. So I'm excited about it. I'm going to go into the nutrition guide in a different video, because I don't want to make this video really, really long. Just a real quick hit on it from what I've read, and again, I haven't had a chance to go through it completely, but on a quick glance, the nutrition guide is basically based off of the old nutrition guide, because we all kind of have an idea of how we should be eating, but it just kind of expands on that and gives you more options if you're vegan, if you're this, if you're that, whatever. So there's all kinds of options in the nutrition guide. I want to break that down more in a different video when I've got more time, so we'll do that. And I think that's pretty much it. If you've got any questions, hit me up, info@ncfitclub.net. I'm going to tape every single day of the journey, as I did with Asylum, so you guys can go on the journey with me, and that starts today. So I'm excited about that. P90X2, baby, it's here. I'm excited. It's Christmas for my body, and that's like 3 weeks away from Christmas, so it's an early Christmas present. I'm super stoked. So let's do this. Here we go.